Perez. It's a light heavyweight showcase between ROYCE GRACIE and the longtime middleweight champion, Anderson the Spider Silva.
Welcome back, everybody, to this EA Sports UFC 2 fantasy live event I've got going on here. So I decided to make this one of the fantasy undercards. Of course, I'll get to the main fights that are actually taking place this weekend at UFC 201.
He's got pinpoint accurate strikes, a truly demoralizing counterfighting game, and he can knock you out with either hand.
And now here's the intro for ROYCE GRACIE himself. Look at that classic gi, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu expert Gracie.
He's the face of martial arts than any man in history. He is a true living legend, a world-class Jiu-Jitsu master with unbelievable heart. At UFC 2, he beat 4 men in one night.
So let's go ahead and get into it. I was really excited about using him because he is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu expert, and I wanted to see how good I could be at submitting my opponent. As you can see there in the tail of the tape, Gracie, a little bit of a height disadvantage, but everything else pretty square down the middle. So let's see how this one goes down. And Herb Dean, I had him refereeing all the fights in this in this event. So Herb Dean going to have a busy night as we get started here in round 1. Gracie immediately going for the takedown, and Anderson Silva blocking it very effectively. Gracie, not the best striker in the game of EA Sports UFC 2, but he is one of the best, if not the best, submission artist in the game. And just like that, Anderson Silva gets his back, going for the rear naked choke. Can he lock it in? And I am fighting desperately. Gracie fighting desperately to get out of it.
Got it back in half guard now.
And once again, Anderson Silva getting his back. Gracie again gets out of it. So 3.5 minutes remaining here in this first round. And just like that, Anderson Silva reverses it and gets almost full mount. Now he's got side control. ROYCE GRACIE, obviously one of the best Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighters in the history of the sport. Gracie gets out of that one, and here Silva is laying some punches in. That heavy left hand. And finally, Gracie covers up and flips it around, trying to get back into full guard. Back into full guard.
And now looking to finish by submission.
He escaped the triangle.
And now from full guard, Gracie trying to go for the triangle choke. He can't lock it in that time. And Gracie again wanting to keep this fight on the mat. Trying to go for another submission. He pulls it in for another attempt at a triangle choke.
He's looking for the triangle choke here. What he wants to do is he wants to pin. He went for the triangle to the armbar. Beautiful. This armbar looks nasty. He might have to tap any second now. Oh, that's it.
And he locks it in just like that. The fight is over. First round, the fight is over. ROYCE GRACIE with the armbar to finish off Anderson Silva. Let's take a look at that again. As you can see, Gracie locking in that armbar. He advanced from the triangle choke to an armbar seamlessly. Only some of the best jiu-jitsu fighters in the game could do that, and Gracie does it right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop this contest at 3 minutes, 4 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, ROYCE GRACIE.
ROYCE GRACIE.
Just like that, Gracie with the win. First round submission victory here in this second fight. And this one was over a lot quicker than that first fight that went all 3 rounds and went to a decision. This one ends in the first round as ROYCE GRACIE defeats Anderson Silva. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. And stay tuned for episode number 3 when we got the third fight in this UFC 201 fantasy event.
Oh, what a big suplex.
Takedown.